Burnley, England, AP. Liverpool moved to the top of the Premier League with a 2-0 win at Burnley on Tuesday. Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota scored in either half at Turf Moor, and Jurgen Klopp's team moved 2 points clear of second-place Arsenal, having played a game more. Núñez ended a 12-game scoring drought for Liverpool with a goal in the 6th minute, his first since November 1. After having a number of chances to extend its lead, Liverpool made certain of the points through substitute Jota in the 90th. Liverpool went into the game after draws against Manchester United, and Arsenal had denied it the chance to take first place at Christmas. With Arsenal not in action until its game against West Ham on Thursday, the Merseyside team had another opportunity to go top. Núñez put his team on course for victory with a first-time curled finish from around 25 meters. Liverpool dominated the chances, and Mohamed Salah hit the bar with one effort in the first half, while Cody Gakpo and Harvey Elliott had goals ruled out either side of the break. With Burnley searching for a goal of its own, Liverpool finally got its second after a swift break, with Jota firing a powerful shot low from a tight angle on the left. It was his 50th goal for the club. WPHL, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who infamously plotted to kill her mother, is expected to be released from prison on Thursday after serving more than 7 years behind bars. The now 32-year-old was sentenced to 10 years in prison in July 2016 after pleading guilty to second-degree murder in the death of her mother, Claudine D.D. Blanchard. Gypsy's ex-boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, is serving a life sentence for fatally stabbing D.D. For those unfamiliar with the case, which inspired the Hulu series The Act, some experts believe Gypsy was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a condition where a parent, guardian, or caretaker fabricates symptoms to make it look their child is sick. Throughout her childhood, Gypsy was forced to use a wheelchair and undergo unnecessary medical procedures. Dee began subjecting Gypsy to false medical diagnoses shortly after her birth in 1991, first claiming the infant suffered from sleep apnea, according to attorneys. When Gypsy was 8, Dee began claiming more serious illnesses, like leukemia and muscular dystrophy, which required a wheelchair and feeding tube. The pair moved from Louisiana to Aurora, Missouri, in September 2005, after Dee claimed she and her daughter were victims of Hurricane Katrina, which devastated New Orleans. She also said that Gypsy's medical records were destroyed in the storm. Gypsy and Dee received an outpouring of support, including free charity trips and large sums of money. Habitat for Humanity also built them a house in Springfield, Missouri, with accessibility features like a wheelchair ramp. In June 2015, when Gypsy was 23, she arranged for Nicholas Godejohn, whom she met on a Christian dating site, to travel to Springfield to kill her mother, according to prosecutors. Gypsy said Godejohn went to Dee's house, where Gypsy gave him gloves, a knife, and duct tape. While Gypsy hid in the bathroom, prosecutors said Godejohn went into Dee's bedroom and stabbed her 17 times. After the murder, Gypsy and Godejohn fled back to his home in Wisconsin, where they were arrested days later. Gypsy avoided trial since she accepted a plea deal, but she did testify at Godejohn's trial. She claimed it was her idea to kill her mother, and that her relationship with Godejohn was kept a secret because Dee controlled every aspect of her life. She said she found out when she was 19 that she wasn't sick, but learned the full extent of her health after she was arrested. At trial, Godejohn's defense argued he was motivated to kill Dee in order to save Gypsy from abuse. He also added he was blindly in love with Gypsy. The Missouri Department of Corrections confirmed Gypsy will be released early on Deck 28 after serving 85% of her 10-year prison sentence. She is also set to release an e-book titled Released Conversations on the Eve of Freedom on January 9, 2024. NewsNation's Caitlin Shelton contributed to this story.